This video title should actually be Internet Pleb Buys AliExpress Crap Whilst Drinking Too Much Rum. Battery exhausted, she says. I'm fucking exhausted. So there you go, welcome back everyone. My name's Paul, this is Mileage Studios. These are signs. This one says that I use naughty words. And if you don't like naughty words, that's fine. You're obviously more mature than me. I'm not mature, this is a channel for dickheads. And we like to have a laugh and do silly things guitar related. I'm not the best luthier in the world. I'm not the best guitar tech in the world. I'm fine with you thinking you're better than me. Anyway, pleasantries out of the way. I've been shopping on AliExpress. This is an acoustic episode. I'm still never going to do a bass episode, so calm your shit down, bass boys with the long arms. You've all seen a high vibe. I'll put a picture up here. It's an acoustic guitar with inner gubbins, same as the lava guitar. That does the same thing. Well, I spotted, genuinely, after a few too many tipples, this thing made by Double Engineering, and it's called The Colours of Music. I love Chinese instructions that have been badly interpreted. So I bought a bedroom basher. It's quite a nice guitar actually. Needs a bit of love, so we'll do a bit of love to the acoustic guitar. We'll give it a bit of fraternisation, but we're also going to fit this fucking thing in, which is it does all the reverbs and the chorus and all that sort of stuff to your acoustic guitar. I think that's quite sexy. You don't have to plug it in. I think this does it. I don't know if it's one of those ones that turns a guitar into a speaker. This could be a massive disappointment. So we're going to whiz through the prep of the guitar. That's fine. A little bit of the blurb. The OS1 SFT, beautifully named Poetic, is a masterpiece of innovation, even though they've nicked the idea from other people. It's still a masterpiece. Designed by Double Acoustics. They'll go in both doors. System has a transmission device which drives the guitar body to phonate. I don't know if you've ever phonated in public. I have. Fucking messy. Narrowly avoided arrest. But we're going to do some phonation today, and it's not going to involve phones, so that's nice. So I've got no idea what I'm doing. It looks like that. I've just taken it out of the packet. I didn't even charge it. I did actually intend to. I think it's charged enough on this dodgy burn your house down lithium battery. It's made of lithium. I'm not sure if that's a real thing. I've got to cut a hole in the guitar. Do you want to meet her? Let's just shove that shit out of the way for a minute. Do you want to meet the beast I bought? Because it's actually quite pretty. I've got a thing for black guitars. I did actually order a white pickguard for this. Oh, let's get a better anglaise. I did actually get a white pickguard for this because I think black acoustics with white pickguards look really, really delicious. They do. Keep saying delicious. I've been watching too much Garen. Follow me, I'm delicious. It's a Yamaha, it's an F370. I think that's the F35 or something was for a long time was the most popular guitar on the planet, most sold and all that shit. So this is a staple Yamaha acoustic. Very, very basic. It makes sounds. I've got a big bodied, non-electric bedroom beater. It's got a lovely matte neck on it. I know that the tuners work fine. It needs a setup. I can literally fit my fucking ham fists under those strings almost. So we need to give it a little bit of love. Let's do that. Let's just make sure she's all right. Get the neck straightened out. And then, well, to be fair, I'm going to take it apart first and I'm going to get this electric shit in. Shall we? Shall we do that? So your standard tiny frets on an acoustic, teeny tiny, they need a bit of a polish. To be fair, because the action can be so high on an acoustic, I'm not even going to check it for cheeky rockers. We're going to avoid the rockers this week and just give them a cheeky polish and make them look a bit nice. The fretboard is rougher than a badger's codpiece. I'll sand that off camera. Sorry, were they putting you off? I know. Hideous. Emmett just wanted to show you that he's really happy with the rosetting details on the soundbar. Thank you, Emmett. So I'm going to start blue lighting the guitar. So let's have a little look at the DNA accrued on them. Hello? There's no one home. Right, so let's have a little look. I've got to be putting that there on the flat bit. On the flat bit. It's a big old chunky unit, that. But that's where she's got to blow. So let's have a little figure out. No stress, it's my guitar. I paid £60 for that from a local gentleman. Smells like he might have been a vegan. Not sure, don't owe me to that. Let's have a little look and see if we've got some instructions. I like little jobs like this. Technology, going into non-technological items. Who the fuck thought it? If someone manages to leave a shitty comment about this one, well, fucking lo and behold, where have you managed to get that from? I've never had so much fun. So the fitting instructions, as usual, on the Chinesium products, 16 or 15.5, I'm guessing that's millimeters and not inches, and an R6 radius, so a 12mm drill bit, 16mm apart. 12mm drill bit, 16mm apart. I'm going to bring Dave in. I'm going to pop this one in just below the do for what's it. Let's do that one first, shall we? Should we start with the easy bits? Let's start with the easy bits. I don't know, my throat's gone a bit croaky. All I've been eating is super noodles. It's a 12mm as well. 12s all the way round. Should we get a 12mm drill bit? Oof. Out comes me 12er. Look at her, look. Bulbous little bitch. The guitar's got a funny little tapered edge. So I'll find the centre of that bit. I know I'm moving around. I said I was going to do the other bit, didn't I? I'm measuring to the inside of the binding. 45, 45. This is a Chinograph pencil. You can draw on anything with this. 47, 47. And you know what we're using? Millimeters. We're using millimeters. Say what you see. Oh, I've left me fucking receptacles downstairs. Twats. Reserve goggles. 16mm. And I want to stay away from the curves. It's only this top little bulbous bit that's going to stick through. So I'm going to go there and there, not there. Well, if it don't work, we'll just drill a bigger hole. Hey, it's only mine. Who cares? Not sure this guy knows what he's doing. You're fucking right, Jeff, behind your keyboard. If in doubt, we'll bung in the Chinese Fishman that I also bought. I'm tempted to use a fucking chainsaw just to make some of you shit your pants. Right, I've got a super fine jigsaw blade. Let's not be too tyrannical. It's like we're doing fucking surgery on a £60 shit box.
Don't sew up anything that's supposed to remain open, okay?
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful bit of craftsmanship. Look at that, look. Wet your whistle on that. Right, from what I gather, that goes in there. And we've got a little nubbin to screw on. So there you go, we've done the hard bit. Woo! Well, there you go, it turned on. Nothing's attached to it for a minute. Right, we've got to put in our jack now. Output jack, don't mess it up because people do try and firebomb your house. Output jack, right in the centre. Oh, when I get that feeling. Oh, that's awkward. That is awkward. You fuckers. Can't get my hand in. I'm just going to go get someone with smaller arms. Right, that got a bit technical there. I had to build a little loop of string and tie a knot and pull it through and feed it. It's like fucking running cables, wasn't it? Yeah, so we're in. My jack's on the back there. It looks ugly. It's a bedroom burner. That's cool. I'm kind of rushing through it. I haven't got a lot of time. The next thing we've got to do is get our piezo in there. If you don't know what a piezo pickup looks like, that's not meant to be on it. It's basically this little number, and that is going to lie underneath the bridge. So we have to drill a hole through there, which was just about going to fit, and then get the cable in, and then that one is going to lie under the bridge. These are quite delicate, so be gentle. All right, treat them like you love them. That's a 3mm hole. Oh, it's very standard hose, this one, isn't it? Thank you to everyone that bought parts trays, and I'm sorry that there was delays. Amazon were shit and messed up me shipment. So I had to get them elsewhere from eBay, and eBay's not as quick as it. Comment below, which one do you think's shitter? Mr. Bezos or Mr. Bay? We just want this to fall in. Let's make sure we've got that in the right spot. That's tickety-boo. Now naturally, that's going to make this one sit a little bit higher. So when we come to put our strings in, we're going to string him up, and then we'll just check our action. If the action is wild, then we'll just loosen things off and take it off the bottom of that one. We don't want to fuck around. This isn't actually an intonated saddle. Yes, I have got a slightly intonated one here, but he's far too thin. We'll stick with what we got. The intonation didn't seem to... I didn't measure it. I don't fucking know. They've literally sold millions of these, so I'm not going to doubt the intonation. It's going to be fine. I'm not going to be shredding it, am I? I'll be playing harmonic chords. So look forward to the demo. It'll probably be fucking terrible. Right, I'm just going to give these frets a little bit of love. Piezo wires in. Pickup wires in. There was something else. This thing's technical as fuck. I don't know where this is supposed to stick, so I'm going to resort to the destructions. To install the transmission device, you need to remove or replace your strings, wipe down the inside back of the guitar to remove dust that's collected there. Right, so this one's got to stick to the back about midway. So he's going to go about there. No doubt it's going to fall off in a few days, isn't it? Of course it is. It's fucking internet bullshit. Right, so I've got my cables in. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to disconnect that now, plug them all in, and then that's installed. That's easy, isn't it? Then we'll polish up the frets, string her up with a lovely set of Darios, and we're all good to go. Quick and easy, wasn't it? Very quick and easy. 3 connections in the bottom, which I'm imagining are idiot proof. So that is me output, that is the input, and that is the transducer that's going to give us all of our reverberations. It's like fucking Lego for plebs, which makes me qualified. It looks like there's something there that you can do that up with, but I've got no tool for it. I'm not sending it back to China. Here's a knobber. God, look at that. I mean, it almost looks good. We've electrified it. Perfect. Now I've got quite a few loose cables in here. They've given me some sticky bits. Ah, right, so it's like a sticky tie wrap. They thought of everything, didn't they? Definitely. The Chinese have thought of everything. Well, I'm going to tidy up these wires and we'll come back and we'll do a bit of fret work. And then when we get her strung up, we'll have a little look at the action and we'll just set her up best we can. Because I want to give it a go. I'm actually a little bit excited. I've got 2 hours. Fucking go, 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 go. Right, we're back on the go. So I'll give her a little bit of a clean just to reveal all the shit and scratches, and there's plenty. I've polished the frets up to 4,000, didn't bother going mental. I've oiled the fretboard, and I don't know if I did a little speedy uppy. Did I film any? I don't know. No idea at this point. I'm just going to do the 2 outer strings to start with. I'm going to string her up with the Darios. Thank you for the acoustic, what are these? XS's, which is something they do. Shall I read the blurb? No. Just buy the Dario strings, everyone. They're the best. Everyone knows they're the best. Shall we have a little look at a comment from a recent toenail? This one came in from Street Shitter. Have a little read of this. Thank you very much. If you say PDF file quickly, you'll gather what this gentleman was on about. So I get some quite alarming ones every now and again. These people are among us. I didn't reply to his comment, but incidentally, now I've got your attention. In the words of the great Jimmy Carr, if you do want my comeback, you can scrape it off your mum's fucking teeth. Right, while I've done that, I've got my E string on, right? Let's have a little look at how straight the neck is. Doesn't really matter about anything else at the minute. Let's have a little look at how straight that is. Normally a Gibson scale length on the notcher will do you. And that neck, without any tension, has got about 0.1 of a bow. Let's have a little look. About 0.15 millimeters of relief, which is about the max. You can go a bit straighter than that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get Alan in there. I'm just going to straighten her a little bit. God, that responded. Wowzers, that's pretty straight actually. Right, now I can look at my action, which is fucking disgusting. I'll measure it for comedy value. 3.3 millimeters. So I'm going to just take this out now and I'm going to take off a millimeter. Now we can take a good mill off the bottom and not worry ourselves. maybe even 1.5, and we'll just keep going and keep remeasuring until I get it down. I'm not going to film it because you'll fall asleep. It's like me telling the missus about what I'm doing with the channel. She don't give a flying fuck. So we're going to do that. I'm going to work her down, and then sometimes with a bit of fine adjustment you can notch the top if you want to go that route. Some do, some don't, some do. Right, I'll see you back in a second when I've got this nibbled down, because there's a lot of back and forth. Right, we're all done. She's had a bit of a charge. I've had a coffee, which means I've had a charge, which is lovely, isn't it? The school kids are all fucked off walking past, kicking cans at the wall of the workshop, doing my head in, but you can't go out and say anything because they'll target you. For years and years, you have to remain anonymous, so no one knows that you're in here. Only a select few know where Milo Studios is. Right, some interesting settings. I've cut my nut down and got everything low to about 0.4. Some of them are 0.36, some of them are 0.46. If you can tell the difference of your fat what's-it dust-covered fingers, I should be most surprised. I've got my action to 2.1 on the lowy and 1.85 on the high. That wasn't an E, that was not a good E. Let me get a plectrum. Eastwood Guitars plectrum, don't know where that came from. Right. I'm going to move my mic in front. I have to start speaking like YouTubers do now, and they hold it to people doing fucking adverts. So it plays nice, it's a Yamaha. It's a cheap Yamaha, sounds fine. Oh, painted guitars are always made of shit tone wood. Probably. It's probably a stanking great knot in the soundboard right there. But honestly, who gives a turnip? But what have you all come to see? Le Gubbins. Let's have a little play. We're not going down to Fritzl's today. I'm sorry about that. You're going to have to wait until next week. On she goes. No idea how to work it, and I can't fucking see it. Reverb. Whoa. Chorus. I've got no control over. I've got control of the loudness of the effect, but not the speed of the chorus wibbly wobble. I'm not a fan of chorus. Let's get rid of that. Bit of delay. Living room noodling is going to be a bit more fun. I can't remember how much this cost. I'll put it down below. But the most interesting thing is apparently it connects to your phone. To be honest, I'm still amazed that it fucking works. Let me put my mic back on. The double D, the douche implant, which once again looks like that. Turn him on and off, wiggly waggly. You can plug it in as well. I'm not going to fucking bother. Well, should we just plug it into my Spark before we go? Why not? Why not? I've got a Spark cab down there. Funny things are going on with the sound. Spark 40 with a Spark cab. I've got no effects on my signal chain going on here. So it's all coming from Le Gubbins. So you can't turn the fucker off when you've got something plugged into it. That's fair play. Don't know much about any of that. So that was good fun, wasn't it? You can go and buy one of these. You can put that in yourself. You can make your bedroom burner a little bit more interesting. I think it's better unplugged than it is plugged in. I'll never plug an acoustic in. I'm not civilised enough for that. Oh, it sounds too piezo-y. Sorry I've dragged you through a bit of self-indulgence, but I've enjoyed that. And I wanted something a bit more fun to fuck around with at home. No doubt my lad's going to nick it until he's bored of it, and then it'll end up under a pile of pants. And I won't be fucking going anywhere near that, but his mum will, because she does everything but wipe his ass. Happy waving, everyone. Special wave. You've all got teenagers. You know exactly what I mean. Broken man.
There's this whole thing nowadays about not offending people, and people feeling uncomfortable. In the States, there's a big thing with sort of target words and safe zones. People don't want to hear anything, a word that they don't like.
How arrogant are you to think that you deserve to go through life with no one ever saying anything that you don't agree with or like?